This etude is titled rigoroso, which means strict in tempo. This piece takes good breath control and a lot of energy and air support to carry all of the moving 16th notes. There are many articulated notes in this piece, and they should be clear and crisp. Work on this piece slowly to ensure that you have learned the correct articulations. For example, in bar 6, look closely at the first two beats. The first two 16ths in the beat are slurred, and the 8th is tongued, then tied over and slurred into the first two 16ths of beat 2. And the third and fourth 16ths are tongued. This articulation appears many times in this piece, bars 14, 16, 19, and 20. In bars 1 and 3, where the same note is rearticulated, make certain that you lift ever so slightly after the dotted quarter to clear the way for the 16th notes. Make certain you play the printed dynamics. I have marked some phrase dynamics which outline the natural shape and direction of the phrases. The breathing in this piece can be tricky at times since there are some extended phrases where you will not have time to take a full breath. I have marked in red some of the full breaths that I suggest, and in blue the half or partial breaths that will be necessary to make the entire phrase. Of course, since there are many long notes in this piece, you have several options for full breaths. However, for example, the second half of bar 4 to bar 9 is a long stretch, where you will need a small breath in bar 6. This is the same for the second half of bar 16, which goes basically until the third beat in bar 22. You will need to take several short breaths along the way to support all of the 16ths that are in this passage. Practice articulation patterns in this piece on your major scales to get practice playing them cleanly and clearly. I would also practice the 16th passages in this piece slurred to get an idea of how much air support you will need to play all of these fast-moving notes. Then articulate the passages and remember to use the same air you did slurring when tonguing, not less air. This piece is rigoroso, strict, and should be played very rhythmically and energetically. Make sure that passages have direction and purpose. Also, this piece should be played forte all the way to the end. Since the flute naturally gets softer as it goes lower, you will need to make a crescendo in the last two bars in order just to keep the forte. I hope this has been helpful, and I wish you the best of luck. Don't forget to check out my YouTube page where you will find many videos of me playing.